Alright. Alright. Well, I understand you have some experiences with some bullying and depression and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So, at what age did you find yourself being bullied?
Well, it was probably early on in elementary school, around 4th and 5th and 6th. And it really got bad in 8th grade because, well, you want me to get in detail?
Oh, it's fine. Go for it.
But we were going through some really rough stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
So like, freaking we moved from my hometown. We moved to this new place, and we had stayed at a hotel. And we were planning on moving out of the hotel to find an apartment, and we ended up staying in the hotel for a long time,
Yeah.
like half a year. And I rode the bus, so I would get picked up every day from the hotel. And I went to a really rich preppy school, and all the kids would make fun of me because I got picked up outside of a hotel. So, I mean, that was a really rough part of my life in middle school, 7th, 8th grade. So, yeah.
Now, in what ways were you bullied? Like, what would be some of the things that they said or did?
They called me a loser, and they made fun of my teeth, and they made fun of that I lived in a motel. It was actually a Motel 6. It's pretty bad. So, I mean, yeah, that's some of the things. I mean, they're all rich, preppy kids, you know, and I mean, it was a nice school, but that's some of the things they would make fun of and say to me.
Now, what effects did these things have on you?
Well, I guess kind of felt like an outcast, I guess, you know, so I felt out of place, and I didn't feel like there was any certain crowd that I could get into, and whatever crowd I tried to get into, I couldn't get into, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I couldn't fit in with, you know, football players, jocks. I love playing football, but I just couldn't play with the guys that were there. I couldn't, you know, do the things I liked, you know what I mean? And, I mean, even when I went to this school, first time I was here, I just didn't like getting up and walking around. I felt like everyone was looking at me. I didn't do anything outside of school. I sat in my room and, you know, listened to music and didn't do anything. All day, every day. And, you know, I didn't feel like I had any, you know, people to talk to, you know what I mean? Made me feel, like, alone, so.
Was there anyone you were able to talk to and get off your chest about what's going on?
Yeah. I had, you.
Alright.
I had, my friend, Christian Bergens. I had, my friend Lambert. And, several others. And, of course, my girlfriend who came along.
Alright. Now, do you still have, does this still bother you to this day?
I mean, not anymore. Not really anymore. I mean, people can say whatever they want to say, and they can look at me, and they can make fun of my teeth, and they can call me names. They can do whatever they want to. But, I mean, it's just a waste of time to be angry and to, you know, dwell on what they say, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's a waste of time.
Now, around what time, about what point in your life did you find that these things didn't necessarily bother you anymore?
Probably, actually, very, like, recently. Probably the second half of this year, right before I came back to Davis County. That's when I realized that what people say doesn't matter. It only matters how you perceive yourself. And if anybody, you know, if there's people out there that want to say negative things to you, then they don't have any place in your life, you know?
Mm-hmm. Now, in this period of your life, did you, what thoughts derived from this?
Well, obviously I was extremely depressed, so, I mean, I was, I took the blame for most of, you know, everything, and I thought everything everybody said was right. So, you know, I mean, I always wanted, you know, I thought about hurting myself, I thought about killing myself on several occasions.
Now, did any of these thoughts become actions?
No.
Now, how do you draw strength from this? now, and what would you tell someone who is experiencing this currently?
Well, what I derived from it, I mean, it was a really rough point in my life, you know? And when I was in it, I didn't think I was going to get out of it. But I did, you know? And, you know, here I am, talking to you about it perfectly fine. And I learned the lesson. And when I see other people like that, I mean, not everyone makes it out of it, you know? Not everyone gets out of it. So. And I'm lucky I did. And I'm lucky I had friends around me. And I surrounded myself with people that helped me get out of it. And whoever is going through this same thing that I did, they should know that there's always a way out. And it doesn't have to stop. I mean, it'll stop eventually. It doesn't have to, you know, you don't have to end everything because of what a few people said about you, you know?
Yeah. Well, I want to thank you for your time. I appreciate you sharing your story with us.